Rockstar finally showed us the trailer for the Mansions update in GTA Online, but what if I told you it might not be the dream update we've all been waiting for nearly a decade now? We definitely have some major red flags to go over, so we're breaking down why the Mansions DLC could go from the most expensive and coolest update ever to one of the biggest disappointments in GTA Online history. In the trailer, we got revealed a good amount of stuff for this update, including the very first look at one of the possibly 3 new mansions we're gonna get in this update, at least 3. We also got a look at 4 different new vehicles that are going to be introduced into the game, which is awesome, but focusing on the main thing in this update, which of course are the mansions themselves. And looking at the mansion, at first glance it might look like a really cool mansion, and it does look really sick, especially since we can actually see the interior of this place unlike any other property or business in the game. That's definitely a really good improvement on Rockstar's end to actually be able to see into different properties. Makes the game a lot more realistic. But if you dive a little bit deeper, you might actually notice the shape of this mansion is definitely pretty familiar, and this is where the big red flag comes in. If you compare it to Devin Weston's mansion, it is literally a copy and paste of the exact shape of that mansion. So you're gonna see the pool is in the exact same spot. The layout of the whole house is just the exact same. You can see the round edge on the right side of the house in this picture. Now it's not exactly the same. I mean, you do have the solar panels on the roof of the house, and you don't really have those round pillars down to the pool of the house, so there are some differences, but I would say this is pretty much a copy and paste of Devin Weston's mansion, just in a different location. It definitely does look a bit cooler, especially in this picture's comparison, but it would be a huge disappointment for a lot of GTA Online players if they literally are buying a new mansion for, let's say, 10, 15, or maybe even more than $15 million, and all they're getting is some cool features with a replica of Devin Weston's mansion in Vinewood Hills. That is not what you want to hear or see if you're a GTA Online player, so I definitely think it's too lazy to grab the exact same shape of an existing mansion that, by the way, will probably also be released in this update. So we have the 2 new constructions, plus it's already likely that Devin Weston's mansion is also going to be purchasable. So an existing mansion will be buyable with this update likely. And where does that put us? It puts us in a place where we have, let's say, 3 total mansions at the release of this update. 2 of them are the exact same shape, just in different locations. One is up in Tongva Hills, the other one is on the left side of Vinewood Hills. So both of them are basically the same mansion. And then we have another construction site on the right side of Vinewood Hills, just on top of the Vinewood Bowl. And let's hope that mansion isn't going to be just a copy and paste of another mansion in the game, because let's imagine all 3 of these mansions are the same shape, just in different locations. That is a justified reason to crash out, honestly. So I'm really hoping the one on the right side is a different shape than the one we got on the left here that was actually revealed in the trailer. Assuming it is, I'm definitely going to buy, without knowing what it looks like yet, the mansion on the right side of Vinewood Hills. Just because I'm looking for something unique, I'm not looking for something copy and pasted. And considering this is one of the most looked forward to updates in the history of GTA Online, if not the most anticipated, you definitely want to see more effort put into these mansions. Of course, it's a bit early to speak on that just because we don't know enough about these mansions, honestly. They could have the most game-changing features that are gonna get us all super excited, but people are expecting quite a lot with this update since it has a ton of potential, and I really don't blame them. I mean, with an update like this that people have been wanting, you gotta have some high standard, just because Rockstar could do so much with this update, and I really hope they actually take advantage of it and don't disappoint the fans, because not gonna lie, it is kind of a red flag to see the shape of that brand new constructed mansion, except the shape of it is not necessarily new. I guess you can say they are working on other stuff, not just GTA Online, which is completely understandable, but you have to put in a good amount of effort for these GTA Online DLCs, especially after the GTA 6 delay that has a lot of fans in the mud, including me. So really hoping for a good update here. Otherwise, as I said, we're gonna be in the mud for the next couple months until maybe we get trailer 3 of GTA 6, or we get a pretty good update in March/April of this year, since Rockstar has started doing those like spring updates, which I really like personally, like the Oscar Guzman Flies Again update as an example. Let me know your thoughts about this down below in the comment section. Definitely some concerns ahead of this big update that's supposed to be the most expensive ever. Like the video if you want to see more, subscribe if you're new to stay updated with all the Mansions news coming. Click the video on screen now to see how much money you're gonna need for this update. I hope you all enjoy that video, and peace.